The fragrance of choice today in this whole video I'm going to be using is my Viva Juicy. I normally put it on my hand. So I go like this, I spray it. Hey, it's Shay. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have another fragrance video, and a person before my past and others have asked me, how do you apply perfume? So I'm going to give a little tips and tricks to help it last, how you apply it, and what I personally do when I use perfumes and fragrances. So let's just begin. If you see me looking down, I have some notes right here just to help me like stay on track, so don't mind that. The first thing we're gonna get into is tips. So really quickly, I just wanna say that number one, people wanna know where and how you apply and test fragrances on your skin. So what I do whenever I get to go to the store, or when I just get a perfume and I try it out and test it, I normally apply it and test it in 2 places on my skin. The fragrance of choice today in this whole video I'm going to be using is my Viva Juicy Couture. So I spray perfumes, like I said, in 2 places. When I get a sample or this whole perfume, I normally put it on my hand, at the top of my hand. So I go like this, I spray it. And then I do it in the inner part of my elbow. You normally want to kind of put it in hot spots and where things don't rub off on your skin. So I know that throughout the day, I'm not really going to be rubbing my top of my hand on anything or in the inside of my elbow. And that helps me really test the fragrance to see how it turns on my skin, how it smells, and how long it lasts. So that's really important, but that's what I do. You don't have to do that, but that's just what I do. And I suggest when you test samples and perfumes to make sure it lasts on your skin, if you get the chance, is just to do it in mostly hot spots or spots that won't rub off, like your hand. You wouldn't put it right here, or you wouldn't put it like on your arms where it can rub off or something like that. So that's only why I do those 2 places. This goes without saying, but the second tip that I have is to apply perfume after you get out the shower. Now I'm just saying that because people actually ask, when should you apply perfume? And some people do it on wet skin as soon as they step out the shower. I like to do like semi-dry skin. But you don't want to ever spray perfume or even body mist on you and your skin is really dry and it'll just rub off and not actually settle in your skin. So that's the reason I say the best time to apply perfume or fragrance is right after a shower. The third tip to make your perfume or fragrance last longer is to basically apply a moisturizer on your skin of your choice and then continue to spray the perfume. You can do a lotion of your choice. I just have baby lotion here, or you can go the alternative and use a Vaseline or petroleum jelly. I got this little one right here. Or this. You guys don't have to use what I use, but I'm just giving these 2 as examples. So again, you want to use your lotion of choice or Vaseline. But I mention these because these make your fragrance last longer, because you want to go ahead and apply some type of moisture to your skin, and especially you do not want to apply perfume to dry skin, because again, like I just mentioned a little while ago, it can rub off easily and not settle down in your skin, versus you using one of these moisturizers and then you go ahead and spray the perfume. So I'm going to give a quick demonstration. I got my Vaseline here, so you just apply a little bit. Normally I would have this like rubbed all on my skin, but just for testing purposes, you want to go ahead and have it like this. See, so you see it nice and shiny. Excuse the hair. And then you want to apply your perfume on it and it locks in. Look at that. Your drier skin which my skin's not really dry, it's actually really soft, but your normal skin compared to where you put your fragrance at. Obviously, if you lotion your whole body and then you go in with the perfume, it's gonna last longer versus, again, you just putting on perfume on dry skin. This fourth tip is very controversial. Basically, people say that when you apply perfume, you're supposed to rub it into your skin. I'm gonna tell you why you should not do that. You never wanna take the perfume, go like this, spray it, then rub it like this thinking it's gonna last longer. That's actually false. That I've experienced myself personally. That's not true. Like, I do not think, and others say that you should not rub the perfume because it rubs it away completely and it creates a hot spot. And you know, hot equals evaporation. Like, that's just what it is. Heat rises, evaporation, all that. So it's going to make the perfume evaporate on your skin and rub away. And it's also going to alter the scent in a way that you probably don't want it to. So whenever I spray perfume, if I do want to spray it right here, which I do, I never rub it. I just spray it and leave it alone and I'm fine. So that's just another helpful tip to make your fragrance last longer, is to do not rub it. And the last tip that I'm going to share with you guys before we get into how to apply perfumes is just to not mix scents. People say don't mix your scent, but I personally have and known people to go ahead with the perfume and follow up with the body mist. People just like to do that. It's definitely your 100% preference, but like, just a general rule of thumb, people say don't mix your scents together. So I wouldn't have Viva La Juicy and probably like Aqua de Giwa mixed together all over my body, because it can alter on your chemistry and just alter together in the perfumes alone. So I'm just mentioning that just because that's like a rule of thumb. But again, it's your preference. If you want to follow up with the perfume and then go in with a body mist, that's your choice. And they also say along with that is don't spray too close to the skin. You want to spray like a certain amount of inches apart from your skin. So instead of going like this, you want to have it mist on your skin like that versus close like that. But again, that's preference. You know, like, you don't have to do this again. Like, you can spray it how close or far you want to, but again, that's just a rule of thumb. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of this video, which is how to actually apply perfumes. Those tips were important, so that's why I mentioned them first, but let's just get straight into it. So how to apply perfumes, what you want to do is always go for your pulse points, which is the warmest part of your body. You want to do this because it reacts the best to your body when heated. So you want to apply perfume in these areas every single time that you apply or want to put on a fragrance. You want to put it on the back of your neck, the sides of your neck, your wrists, your inner elbows, the back of your knees, behind your ears, and you want to put it on your collarbones. So right here, right here. I mention the collarbones because if you are in a relationship and or you're not, but you're just going to be intimate with somebody, you always want to apply it, maybe not to your neck, but to your collarbones, because when you're intimate with someone, if they're kissing on you and you like getting hickeys or whatever is your preference, they're going to kiss your neck and taste chemicals versus the collar, where they can come in and hug you and smell you just fine, or kiss you and not taste all the chemicals that's in a majority or all of perfumes. So if you're going to be intimate, I would suggest go for the collarbone. And if you're not going to be and you might hug someone, that's fine, you can spray it on your neck. But just for assurance, I do both. I want to mention really quick here about reapplying. Some people find that they need to reapply every 2 hours, which if you have to do that, I really would suggest that's probably not a good perfume that you're using. You want to probably maybe reapply every 4 to 12 hours if need be. Normally I go in really good, which I'm about to show you guys in a minute, but normally personally I go in really good with the perfume or body sprays, whatever my fragrance of choice is that day. But if you do need to reapply, I would again suggest probably every 4 to 12 hours. You know your body best. And I say this because fragrances can obviously go away, or they don't last on certain people's skin. Which, also, quick disclaimer, what smells good on you might smell differently on someone else, and what smells good on someone else might smell differently on you, or what lasts longer on someone else's skin may be different for you. So always remember that whenever testing fragrances. But that's why they create samples, so which the samples don't always last either, but that's just also, you know, I'm just saying it to you guys. All of these things vary about how and when and if you need to reapply fragrance. It just has to do with your natural body oils, your body temperature, and your skin type. So it just depends on you, but just find out what works for you. And I hope you do not need to reapply, because I think a good fragrance, you do not need to reapply things, but I'm just saying that as well. What I personally do, since I told you normal tips that you should know, how to actually apply your perfume, and now I'm going to show you what I do with all of my fragrances, which I have a lot. Which, let me just go ahead and shout that out real quick. Please watch my fragrance mist collection, my perfume collection down below. I will link it below in my description box, and I will link it at the end of my video if you guys make it there, which I hope you guys do. But anyways, I have a lot of perfumes. If you guys saw that video, which again, I'm going to link it down below, I have to use a significant amount because I have such an extensive collection. So what I do, I apply it to everywhere I told you guys, and then I apply it to my shoulders, my chest, the back of my shoulders. I spray it on my inner thighs, not the vaginal area, just my inner thighs, and I spray it on my ankles. After that, guys, I just go ahead, which I don't recommend or say you guys should do this, but I do this because I'm trying to make good use of all my fragrances because I have an extensive collection. But after that, I just spray all over my clothes. I go in a little bit. Oh, that's strong. Yep, I spray it all over me. And then some people, they go ahead and they spray it in their hair. I personally do not spray it in my hair due to all the chemicals in perfumes, and I just don't spray it on my hair because my hair is already dry as is and has alcohol. So I try to stray away from that. I only put stuff in my hair that belongs in my hair. But for some girls, they actually do have hair perfumes out there. If you did not know, they actually do have hair perfumes. So if you guys are into that and you guys want your hair to smell good and you want to take that extra step, that's also your choice. I personally do not have hair perfume, and I don't put regular perfume in my hair at all. But if you want to, again, you can. But that is what I do to apply fragrance and make my fragrance last long. Some of you guys may be like, ooh, girl, you're applying too much perfume. But if you guys saw my whole perfume collection, you would know, you'd be encouraging me because I have so many perfumes. I have over 80 fragrances. Again, that video will be down below and linked at the end of my video when you make it there. But yeah, guys, this wraps up this perfume video on how to apply fragrance. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I have more videos on the way. Again, even though a lot of people enjoy my fragrance videos and I love making fragrance videos, I am not only a fragrance channel, I'm a mother and I'm a lifestyle, beauty, hauls, advice channel. But I do dabble in fragrances. I do love fragrances and I love making these videos. But again, I'm not just a fragrance channel. I just want to put that out there, FYI, disclaimer. But yeah, guys, this was just my personal video. Also not sponsored, but this is my personal video on how to apply fragrance. I hope you guys enjoyed and just be blessed. Bye, guys. And if you guys have any tips below or agree with my tips, please comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys use, what lasts for you, how you guys apply fragrance. Do all of that in the comments. The quote of today is, supporting another's success will never damper your success. All right, guys, bye. So baby, come on, get